Welcome to Bell with Rock and Money, the podcast where the action never stops and the opinions hit just as hard as the main event.
From the opening bell to the final pin, we're breaking down everything happening inside the squared circle.
Whether it's making bold pay-per-view predictions, calling our shots on who's walking out with the gold, or debating the outcomes before the bell rings, we've got you covered.
So lace up your boots, turn up the volume, and get ready, because the match starts now. Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the only podcast that you need to know about. This is Bell to Bell with Rock and Money. I am your master of ceremonies, B Money.
That guy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
that
me.
guy.
That's
Yep.
me.
That's me.
That's
I'm
Rock.
Rock.
Not to be
This
confused.
is the podcast, Bell to Bell.
Bell to Bell. If you
B2B.
didn't know, up there it says a pro wrestling podcast. So that's what we do. We talk about pro wrestling and we do it well.
Barry.
We know what we talking about, yo. All right, guys, closing out the pay-per-views from this past weekend. This is AEW Forbidden Door.
My opinion, the best pay-per-view of the weekend.
I would have to agree with you. This was, gosh, it was so good.
Like, not even going to go about into the length of the pay-per-view, but I mean, the matches.
And the lack of commercials in between each match. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Very nice.
I don't know, man. AEW just proves it every single time that they are the kings when it comes to
They are
pay-per-views.
superior when it comes to their pay-per-views.
If they could only figure out how to run all of it together, it'd be magic, man. They could go toe-to-toe with WWE.
Oh, yeah. And not run until midnight, please. Can we, AEW, can we please fix that?
I love watching AEW, but when you're watching all these other pay-per-views throughout the day, and then you start at 6 o'clock on your pre-show, your 0 hour, and you literally don't get over until midnight, that's a long day of wrestling.
Which I'm not complaining about that,
No.
but I like 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
I
that'd
even
be good.
give you 11. But this midnight thing,
We too old for this, man. We too old.
I was dragging the next day.
Dude, me too.
Anyway, let's jump into it.
Let's jump in. You know how I do, guys. I like to start with the non-title stuff, which is kind of sad because we're starting with Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr.
That is kind of sad that this is a non-title match.
And nothing on the line, just good old-fashioned wrestling.
Well, I don't know, though. I mean, I know you say nothing was actually on the line. This was not a number one contendership match or anything like that. But Kenny Omega looked at this match as a way to get himself back into the AEW title picture.
That's exactly what he did. I agree.
And did he prove that he needs to be in that picture? 100%.
Yes.
And to do it against somebody like Zack Sabre Jr.
Two-time IWGP champion.
Correct.
Whew.
I mean, to do it against him, I think just proves it that much more.
Yeah.
That
I
he
agree.
deserves to be in that title picture.
And I think going beyond, obviously we know what's going to happen this Wednesday, but going beyond that, he's got to be right up there. Again, we know basically two of the next challengers for the AEW championship.
Correct.
And we'll get into that later, but Kenny Omega is going to be thrown in there very shortly. So, Kenny Omega beats Zack Sabre Jr.
After a well-fought match.
This was an amazing match, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Zack Sabre Jr. As far as the technicality goes.
No.
But Kenny Omega went toe-to-toe with him in all of those wrestling moves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even the, even the technical side of
Yeah.
things, Kenny Omega went toe to toe with him.
Yeah. It was a very good match. Again, if you haven't seen it, find a way to watch it because, man, it was good. This whole pay per view was good. I'm looking through here and I can't think of any match that wasn't just really good. Like, they were all just amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
The three-way tag team match, which started off the night, we had Unbound Co. and Shingo Takagi and Titan, or Teton.
Yep. Teton.
Did find out. I didn't know who Teton was, but it officially is Teton. El Sky team with Mystico and Mascarada Dorada. And the Young Bucks, which, if you don't know who the Young Bucks are,
Matt and Nick Jackson.
Matt and Nick Jackson. They're brothers.
Real life
Just
brothers.
so you know.
Real life brothers.
Yes, not like Kane and The Undertaker
No.
or Edge and Christian. Real life brothers. But to both of our surprise, the Young Bucks walked away with this. I was for sure thinking that this would be one match where the other promotion was going to win.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially with AEW being the one to, I guess you could say, essentially host.
They are. I mean, this was as much as we say this is cross promotional. This is an AEW pay per view.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I picked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked the New Japan team.
Well, I picked Unbound Co. I think you picked El Sky team, if I remember right. I'd have to go back and look.
Either way, neither one of us picked the Young Bucks to come out on top. I mean, there was no reason for them to come out on top.
No, other than they are CEOs of the.
Correct.
But
they get that title back. I didn't think they ever got that title back.
I don't think on screen they have that title, but in real life, we know. We know. All right. We're gonna skip that part.
Skip those two.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. Shota Umino. I'm
gonna go with Umino.
I should know this. Like I promise I watched the pay-per-view. I'm not good with the names from Japan.
Well, and to be fair, I mean, Teton.
I would have said Titan.
It's spelled just like Titan.
Yes. It does have the tilde over like the I or the A. But I don't know.
You know.
Regardless, Shoto versus Pac. This was another really good match, and I had honestly never seen Shoto fight.
No.
But this was a great coming out party.
Oh,
he was good.
I mean, I think, you know, for the people that don't watch New Japan, you know, on a weekly basis, or, you know, stay up on it or anything like that. And I'll be honest, you know, I don't really stay up on it probably as much as I should. I didn't know anything about this guy. But I think this really helped get his name out there.
Absolutely.
I mean, and it doesn't really say much because, I mean, he is the current champion for New Japan, but I think just further gets his name out there.
But you're like, this match, he went against somebody that, in my opinion, at one time could have been world heavyweight champion in AEW. Pac is a superstar above superstars, and I hate to say it, WWE dropped the ball on him.
Yes.
But for him to go into that match and not only beat Pac, but a week and a half earlier beats Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
Like, this kid's got a future. We know that he's got a future.
Oh, yeah.
All right, tag team title match. We got Cope and Cage versus the Dogs. This match, I'll be honest with you, I am an Edge and Christian fan. I am a Cope and Cage fan. I don't care how you want to say it. I am a fan of this tag team. But the match itself was not my favorite match. However,
the way it ended.
The way it ended just was, AEW gold.
The icing on the cake.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, was the match bad? No.
It wasn't bad.
No. And Cope and Cage, they're getting up there in age.
Absolutely.
We know that. Edge has even come out and said that, he knows he doesn't have much left in the tank.
Absolutely.
So for him to still go out there and be a tag team champion with Christian Cage and still put on a decent match, I think goes to show that, yeah, he's still got a little bit left.
Absolutely.
But
Good night.
the ending of it was just like you said. I mean,
Oh,
chef's
chef.
kiss.
Oh,
Chef's kiss with the returning Jay White.
Switchblade, baby.
I mean, the screen goes black. You see the Ass Boys
Yes.
with Juice Robinson and
Ace Austin
Ace Austin standing at the top of the ramp.
doing their poses with the circle.
Oh, yeah. Cut back to the ring, and Sling Blade is standing right behind Finlay.
Yes. Wow. Just wow. AEW did that right.
Yes.
Now, that being said, there was some interference. Switchblade did, give him the, his finisher, but we're not going to see anything because the ref didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Sister Abigail?
Yeah, the Sister Abigail. That's right. It will always be the Sister Abigail. Long live Bray Wyatt. So, needless to say, Cope and Cage win thanks to a little help from the Switchblade.
Yep.
All right, Continental title match. We had Jon Moxley versus Bandito. This match was brutal, man.
Very.
This match went way beyond, I think, even more than what Jon Moxley and Bandito thought it was going to be.
Well, and I think part of it was because I don't think it was, we talked about it during the match that how much Bandito's mask got ripped.
Yes.
And if you're unfamiliar with lucha wrestling, that is like a cardinal sin, I guess you could call it. Like,
it's a little bit of a no-no.
Yeah, that they are to be unmasked. I mean, if you've ever seen a luchador get unmasked, they're immediately covering their face. The refs will even come in with towels to help them keep their identity hidden.
Yep.
And the fact that Jon Moxley ripped his mask, I mean, basically ripped half of his mask open, and the match that they were still able to put on with that going on was amazing.
And mind you, this was 5 minutes into the match, into
Correct.
a 20-minute match.
Yes.
So they went an extra 15 minutes with Bandito half of his mask off.
Yeah. And I mean, he's sitting there, he's pulling it over as best he can and stuff like that. And, hats off to Jon Moxley after the match, to shake his hand and say, hey, we put on a heck of a match, but at the same time, kind of sorry for what I did to you.
My bad.
Mask. Yeah.
Jon Moxley retains the Continental title, but man, I would not have been sad to see Bandito win this after what he was
Correct.
able to do on Sunday.
And I think that was another reason that he was like, hey, I beat you, but, out of character, I'm going to shake your hand.
Very out of character.
For Jon Moxley and the Death Riders, very out of character.
Very much so. Ironically, we're going to move right into the women's title match with Tekla and Starlight Kid, where very similar things happened at the end of this match.
Yes. Another great match.
Yes, this was a very good match.
I didn't know anything much about Starlight Kid. I know that these two had a history from Stardom.
Yep.
Where Starlight Kid actually has 2 pinfalls over Tekla. 2. Which is more than anybody in AEW.
Oh, easily.
I don't think has Tekla lost a singles match.
I think she's lost 3 singles matches in her entire career in AEW, and none of them were against the same people.
Gotcha. So, I mean, yeah, for Starlight Kid to come out and already has 2 victories over Tekla. I mean, that had to play a mental part.
Oh
Not
yeah.
only that, but then to have is it the CEO? Is that who was sitting ringside?
Oh yeah, the president.
The
The
president, yes, of Stardom to be sitting ringside and Tekla still come out on top.
yeah. I was for sure that he was going to get involved somehow.
Yeah, I did too. I 100% thought that he was going to somehow get involved, like climb the, barricade, get up on the apron and cause a distraction, but it didn't. It was a clean match itself, but then after the match,
Yeah.
not so much.
I will say this about this match. For one, this it was a very good match. And for a while there, we were both thinking that Starlight Kid might actually win this.
Yeah,
Like it looked like she could actually walk away with this title. Um, Tekla did end up retaining her title. But after the match, she decided to rip the mask right off
she
of
got she
Starlight
got
Kid.
she took more than the belt with her.
Yep. Yep. She took the mask and shoved it right into the president's face of Stardom. So that if that's not sending a statement, I don't know what is.
Yeah. I'm curious to see one who Tekla's next challenger is going to be,
Yep. Agreed.
and then two, who is going to top Tekla? Who is going to take this title?
Well, one of those questions might be answered.
Okay.
Uh, so let's jump right into it. The Women's Owen Hart finals. Uh, Mercedes Moné versus the rookie Maya World, who has a victory over Athena, which very few people can actually say. Uh, you want to talk about a match where I didn't expect a lot from?
Mm-hmm.
This was it.
Oh, 100%. I'm trying to think of how exactly I want to word this. This, I'm just going to say it like this. This for me was the secret match of the night.
Yes.
Like this match right here stole the show.
It was the underrated match of the night.
Thank you. These, and I am not a fan of Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, however you want to look at her. I am not a fan of
Nope.
at all. But the match that these two ladies did, and I knew nothing about Maya World aside from the fact that she had beaten Athena, which, like you had said, not a lot of people have done.
No.
And the fact that Athena is still the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
She is.
So to come out and
she's
say
the
that,
forever champion.
correct. So for her to come out and say that she pinned a champion, that tells you something right there.
That's
that
huge.
This girl is going to go far. And after this match, just even more proves it.
Yeah. It's just much like Rock over here. I don't care for Mercedes Moné. I don't care for Sasha Banks. But all I knew about Maya World was her tag team match at the last pay-per-view and her being thrown into the Owen Hart Cup tournament. That's all I've known of her.
Yeah.
And that match on Sunday made me see her in a much different light. I guarantee you, this woman will be champion within a year. Now, that being said, I don't know if it's going to be a tag champ. I don't know if it's going to be, the TBS champion. I don't know if it's going to be the women's world champion, but she will be champion in the year.
Well,
guaranteed.
I don't know if you noticed this, but after said match, Renee Paquette actually talked to Athena.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And Athena basically called out Maya World and was like, hey, I'm the forever champion. You want a shot? Come get it.
I think it's going to happen. And will she take the title from Athena? Man, I mean, could see it.
That would be putting a lot of pressure on her, but give her a shot. I mean, after those matches, see what she can do. Like
I
my
agree.
my only downside, and in my eyes, I think it would have made it this match. It would have pushed it over the edge even more. Is the fact that Maya World kept having issues with her top,
Sure, her wardrobe,
her
yeah.
wardrobe. Nothing was exposed, thankfully. But I think if that would have been under control, because I mean, think about it. After she, basically said screw it and was done fidgeting
Yes.
with that top part, I mean, she came to battle.
Yes. And that's the thing. That first 5 minutes was a little rough. And
I
it's
mean,
because she was having trouble with her wardrobe.
the ref basically called timeout
Yes.
to, I mean, in the middle of a wrestling match, which you really don't see unless it's like a severe, severe injury,
Right.
or possibly a wardrobe malfunction or something like that. But, the ref basically called timeout to give her a minute to try and fix it.
Yes.
But then again, once she said, screw it, I'm done messing with it. Like,
And she
let's
still
go.
had problems with the rest of the match.
Yeah.
But she, after that first 5 minutes, she handled it like a pro and said, screw it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yep.
What a pro. So at this point, Athena has held the title for almost 1,300 days. She's held the title since December 10th of 2022.
Wow. So
Now you see why they call her the forever champion. If a rookie like Maya World would be able to knock her off for the ROH title,
huge. Huge. Huge.
Not only would it be huge, but it would be, in my eyes, the passing of the torch.
Yes.
And I love using that phrase, but this one I feel like would literally be the passing of the torch.
Yeah, because I mean, how old is Athena?
Uh, let's see. She is currently 37 years old, so she's still got time. I mean, she's still got years left in her.
She's still got a little bit of time, but at the same time, she's no spring chicken either.
No, but she's. I mean, for a wrestler, she's probably in her prime, is what I would think at 37.
Possibly, yeah.
So, and her wrestling shows it. She's still at the top of her game.
Well, and so I know where you were going now with going to this match next, but they just say title match, correct? The winner of the Owen Hart.
I think it's AEW World Title match is what I think that it's labeled as. But and so if that's the case, we know who one of the next people that Tekla's going to battle. Mercedes Moné wins the Owen Hart Cup, and
Okay, it is AEW's
the world title.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, because that could be a swerve. I mean,
Sure.
because before
Look what the Oba did.
Before she got hurt, I mean, and lost all of her belts, I mean, there was a little bit of tension there between Athena
Sure.
and Mercedes Moné.
Yep.
And Athena basically told her, "Is like, I've got one title that you'll never get."
Yep. Who knows?
I mean,
who knows?
I mean, she's got enough pull in AEW. She might be like, "Hey, I don't want an AEW title match. I want the Ring of Honor title match."
Sure. Absolutely. Who knows? I mean, we could see a lot of things in wrestling. All right. Believe it or not, the main event was not the steel cage 12-man tag team match. I was for sure this would main event, but we did have Team Briscoe versus Team MJF. I still have nightmares from this match. But this cage, it ended up being a circle cage that went around the ring. Like, it was, they had a good probably 3 feet or more. to give him room to do all these things. But it was still a very brutal match. Don't do it. Don't you jerk.
The rain. The rain. Love Blackheart Leo Rush.
Oh, I hate you so much right now. All right. But yeah, everything, like, this was bloody. We saw Andrade turn on his own team with a shirt that we're not going to mention on this.
Pay-per-view only worthy.
Yes. We're not gonna show that on this.
It just makes me wonder how long until that actually becomes a shirt, though.
Oh, I would not be surprised if
they'll
AEW is in the making.
Censor it, but
star.
Correct.
Yeah. But we see Andrade turn on his own teammates, which leads to
not only did he say screw. That's the word I'm going to use. Screw Don Callis
and MJF,
but screw MJF. So completely turned on everybody that he was teamed with in that match.
Yep.
Basically said, screw all of you, I'm out.
Yep.
But did you notice that after he took MJF out, he said,
yep. Oh, no, he wants that title.
Yeah. And he went for how long? And, they were talking about it, that, he hadn't really lost a singles match.
Nope.
That he had basically worked his way up to being the number one contender. And I don't think ever truly got a shot.
He did not. He has yet to get a shot.
Back from before, when MJF was the previous champion, didn't get a shot. Then when Darby took it off of him, didn't get a shot. And now MJF's got it again. Who knows if he'll get a shot?
Well, I think he's going to now. I don't know when, but I think he is. With this match, we did see Team Briscoe outlast Team MJF. I wasn't sure we were ever going to see a pinfall in this match because there was just so many bodies in this ring.
So much chaos.
And
we kind of talked about this in our prediction video. It's like, how are they going to do 12 guys in a steel cage?
And they did okay. I didn't care for the structure of it, but
I like the structure of it. It was something different.
Sure.
It gave you the ability to have 10, 12 guys in a steel cage match. And I'm pretty sure I've talked to you about, there was a match in New Japan that took place, and it was against what was Will Ospreay's faction? United Empire versus the Dogs in New Japan. And it was something like a 10-man, 12-man cage match. And theirs was like all the way around the ring. Like it was more of a square. But yeah, there was area on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. Absolutely. The one problem I did have with this, to start the match.
You mean aside from Leo Rush?
Okay, we can stop that now.
He loves Leo Rush, can't you tell?
Leo Rush so much. Justin Roberts is outside getting ready to announce this match. And the best thing that they could come up with for the name of this cage was Death's Door.
We named off, 5?
That would be immensely better.
What did we come up with? Hell's Gate.
My personal favorite was Devil's Playground.
Devil's Playground. Devil's Door.
Yep.
We named off, like I said, we named off more than just that. But this would be a nice, that there's certain wrestlers that kind of have their match. This could be, I guess you could say AEW's Hell in a Cell.
Sure.
In a way.
Sure.
And
or even even like TNA's Lockdown.
Yeah. This could 100% be MJF's match just for the simple fact that he refers to himself as the devil.
He's not really the devil,
No,
guys.
no. But the fact that he refers to himself as the devil, he plays into that character a lot.
Yep.
So
We could have picked a better name,
correct.
is what we're
Yeah.
saying. A lot better. So with that, Mark Briscoe does get an AEW championship match against MJF, and he's not waiting. Much like Darby Allin when he got his title match opportunity, he's doing it this Wednesday on Dynamite.
No, he immediately went backstage, did a backstage interview, still just covered in blood from head to toe.
Jacked
It
up.
was like, you know what? I ain't gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for a pay-per-view or anything like that. I want my shot this Wednesday.
I didn't understand a word that Mark Briscoe said.
Nope.
But Excalibur cleared it up for me. So
yeah, he paraphrased.
Yes.
It. So Mark Briscoe said a lot more than that, but yeah, Excalibur said, "Whoa,
this is basically what he said."
Yeah, I want my shot on Wednesday.
So should be interesting match. I don't see Mark walking away with this one, but who knows? Maybe we'll see Andrade get involved and cost MJF. Who knows?
I don't know if he'll cause MJF or cost MJF the match. Well, let me rephrase that. I could see Andrade getting involved and MJF winning by DQ.
Oh, okay.
Because he goes after MJF. Or goes to take out MJF when he thinks the ref's not looking, and then the ref catches him.
I like where your head's going.
I feel like that would be the way to, not really bury Mark Briscoe,
Sure.
but essentially not have him
win
yeah,
the title.
Correct.
Fair enough. All right. We'll see how it goes. But it doesn't matter because whoever wins is going to face the winner of the Owen Hart Cup Finals. Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay put on a heck of a match.
Match of the night, hands down, no questions about it, no ands, ifs, or buts. I don't care what anybody says. This was the match of the night, of the weekend, you name it.
How many false finishes did we have in this match?
Oh.
How many times did they hit their finisher and get a 1 count?
Oh, number of times. I mean, they did it back to back.
Oh, this match was deserving of the finals of this tournament.
Oh, 100%. I mean, these two guys went out there and left it all in the ring. And I'm pretty sure I couldn't really tell what Will Ospreay was saying to Swerve afterward. But to me, it kind of sounded like, hey, if I go on and win the AEW title, I'm giving you first
I'm
dibs.
giving you a shot.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I felt too.
Yeah, that's how it came across. And I mean, it would be well deserving, and I would love to see it just to see these two guys put on another solid match like they did.
Oh yeah, I mean they put on an amazing match every time that they get involved. Will Ospreay, I think everybody kind of knew that Will was going to take this,
especially with where All In is going to be.
Exactly. With All In being in London, it just makes sense for Will Ospreay to win this match.
Correct. And the hats off to him. I mean, the Death Riders came out,
didn't get involved.
We're basically Ospreay's hype men.
Yeah.
I mean, they're sitting there beating on the ring apron and stuff like that. I mean, I think they were legitimately just as pumped as the fans were.
I do too. But I kept playing it over and over in my head after I went to sleep that night. One thing that I found very eye-opening at the end of this match is we see all of the Death Riders congratulate Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
But right there, they went different ways. Will Ospreay went up the ramp. The Death Riders do what they always do, go through the crowd. I found that very storytelling to me because one of two things has happened there, in my opinion. Either Will Ospreay is saying, okay, you guys have helped. Thank you. Now I can do the rest on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Which could lead to problems with the Death Riders.
Correct.
Or Will Ospreay is just saying, okay, you know, my time to celebrate. I'm just going to go up the ramp, and that way people can celebrate me and only me. Now, either way, I don't know, but I can see this causing a lot of uproar with the Death Riders.
It could potentially, and I mean, especially even more so if Ospreay does go on to win the championship.
Yep.
Um, I could see Moxley coming out and be like, "Hey, I helped you get here. Return the favor.
Yep.
Give me a title shot."
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here.
Correct.
Yep. So
I could 100% see where you're coming from. Um, or I mean, it wouldn't be very characteristic of the Death Riders, but for them to, truly be a mentor towards Osprey.
sure.
And that's it. They're not looking at him as a true member of the Death Riders. But Moxley was truly looking at him as a mentee,
Sure.
you know.
I don't know. That's possible, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes here in the next few weeks. All in's just a few weeks away, so we'll see how everything lines up in that instance.
Yep.
But congratulations to Will Ospreay, well deserved. Congratulations to everybody who won in this pay-per-view because it was, like I said, a very, very good pay-per-view.
100%. Again, pay-per-view of the weekend.
Yes, out of the 4 pay-per-views that happened this weekend, this one was probably the best. All right, guys, you know how it goes. That is the bell.
Later.